All right, everyone. So this is an interesting article here from Wrestling Inc. Is WWE finally addressing this major fan complaint? Sometimes the presentation of a professional wrestler can be just as important as their talent in the ring, with theme songs often playing a significant role in the overall perception of a performer. WWE themes such as Triple H's The Game or Randy Orton's Voices are key examples of songs that added to a wrestler's persona, with each tune having a direct connection to the character of both individuals. That said, in 2019, the musical group Def Rebel officially became the primary source to create themes for WWE superstars, which has been unpopular business decision over the last 6 years. So before we read the rest, I just want to say I was, this is 2019. I was kind of out of wrestling, wasn't really paying attention. So I didn't even really know that this change had taken place. The only reason I did know, as I started this channel was because this is a complaint I hear all the time. Like people, they are so upset over this. It's crazy, right? This is not an overstatement by Wrestling Inc. This is something fans dislike and dislike strongly. Since Def Rebel took over from former WWE composer Jim Johnston, fans have voiced their frustration about the generic sound of most theme songs that are produced today. Roman Reigns' I Am Greatness or Seth Rollins' The Vision may be the exception, but most entrance themes consist of a generic rock tune with no added lyrics or creative hook for fans to identify the superstar with. Though WWE ignored fans at first, Fightful Select reported last year that the company was very aware of the criticism Def Rebel has received, and it seems like they are finally making a change. Last month, WWE changed the theme songs for both Jordan Grace and Braun Breaker, with the promotion reportedly interested in owning all songs that are used for entrance music. Though fans chanted Fire Def Rebel on WWE NXT after Grace's theme changed, the Juggernaut retained the rights to her song from TNA, which led WWE to create new music for her. However, if WWE intends to gain full ownership of every theme song for talent, this also means all Def Rebel produced content could become scarce in the near future. Additionally, WWE has been interested in working with more mainstream artists to create theme songs, with rapper Metro Boomin being the latest musician to express interest in partnering with the company. Okay, so the first thing we got to talk about here is obviously theme songs are as important as like when we're talking about the most important things in wrestling, theme songs are up there with promo ability, with in-ring ability. I mean, obviously, I'm being a little bit hyperbolic, but not really, because when you have that theme song, you think about when the Undertaker would come out, even though his theme song, is, basically it's pretty simple, but it tells the story perfectly. Kane, you hear that, oh my God, it's Kane, right? Oh my God, it's Kane. You go down the list of all the great. I mean, they brought up right Randy Orton, Triple H, John Cena, all of these guys, their theme songs are just phenomenal. And it adds to it because that's like the first moment of, oh my God, here he comes, right? Here he comes. He's coming. Here he comes. And it hits perfectly. And so when you have theme songs that are felt as generic, the audience isn't in love with them, and people don't like them, that does take away, right? That initial moment when said wrestler is going to the ring, if people aren't supportive of that, that takes a lot of the kind of the wind out of the sails, right? That takes the air out of the room in a lot of ways because people, it's like that moment when you first hear the theme song, there's a level of excitement, it raises, and then the promo and the match take it up even more. So I 100% think that WWE should make. I don't know what the change is. Like I said, I'm not someone that's really musically talented in any way, but I know this that if the fans kind of universally don't like what's going on, they have to make some semblance of change and make sure that fans like what they're hearing and that it's getting the audience. I mean, the funny thing is that on my if you go on my Apple Music right now, I've actually downloaded some of the. I think I have John Cena's downloaded, some of the other ones too from back in the day before Def Rebel. That tells you everything you need to know about how good some of these theme songs are. Like if and I'm maybe I'm not sitting there listening to him the same way you would, listen to Bon Jovi or something like that, but the fact that there would ever be a moment that I'd be like, "You know what? I'm just gonna listen to this guy's theme song for a little while," tells you everything you need to know about how good they were, right? And how, and they just told a story, like, even, Vince McMahon's when he would come out or Shane McMahon's, money, like, all of that. Here comes the money, right? Everybody would just get so pumped. everybody would get so pumped because it expressed perfectly the person that was about to come to the ring, or Rey Mysterio, the six booyaka booyaka. I mean, it's just perfect, right? It's just perfect. So I hope they do make a change. I don't hate the kind of idea of, all right, we're gonna maybe use Def Rebel for certain ones, but we'll have other artists doing other ones. WWE should do their best to, I think, own a lot of these theme songs. I think that's probably a smart move, right? I don't see why it wouldn't be. Although maybe then when they go other places they can't use them, but that'd probably be the point anyways, right? Like I don't know how that would work anyways. Because I've actually never really looked too far into this aspect of it. I just know that fans dislike everything that's happened with theme songs as of late. And maybe the thing isn't that they have to basically fire Def Rebel from doing it. Maybe Def Rebel's like, okay, we're hearing a lot of criticism. Let's step this thing up, right? And let's start moving. Let's start doing this. So put in the comment section below what you think. I feel like I'm a little bit uninformed on the whole, in terms of like how all the negotiations work on something like this. But I do know, just based off experience, right? The importance of theme songs and that people are not liking the way they're going right now. So thank you all for watching.